guys, and welcome back to Glory Hunter episode 86 now. Getting along with it in a new setting, a new start, to start in a new setting, we're at the trophy wall. As you can see below me, I'm going to say there, well, I think it'll be like down here. You can see that we have two French league titles and one Coupe de France now, the domestic cup for France, which is pretty good. I've got it on my screen here, that is why I'm looking that way. We're also highlighting the Euros and the World Cup because we can still probably win them. We're still in the runnings for them, obviously the Euros, sort of the first thing that's going to come up, I think next year. I think it's next year that'll happen first. And then if we win that, which I'm hoping we can, because France have a very strong side. Italy's Chiesa's sort of getting a bit older now and progressing a bit, and it's never really generated a lot of good talent. England are probably the biggest rivals at this point, and we've beaten them. I think we've beaten them before, so we can sort of see what we can do against them. And then Spain as well, another big rival in the Europe scene. Belgium as well, producing Lecoq and Stefan, some great players in there. But I reckon Haymanager, Mbappe and co can sort of do that. So yes, transferring from the trophy wall to back to our game. I've had a day off. I've had a little bit of a day off just to catch up with some uni work, just do some more stuff. As you can see, I've ordered some headbands to sort of keep this trim in place. Yeah, it's getting a bit wavy, but yeah, it's sort of just what's going to be. It's what has to be done, if you know what I mean, to sort of keep this under control. Today, on some more important news, Champions League. We are playing the Champions League semi-final game against AC Milan. We're playing both. We've got a game against Marseille in between. I'm just going to exchange the side out. We're putting our strongest sides out because we've already won the league by a multitude. Oh, and actually, I have auto size all that. I've managed to get I've organised all of my displays, if you know what I mean. So you can see all the position, role and duty that's going on here. Just a standard defensive right back sort of position. Or you can sort of pick which one you want along here. So obviously I prefer my wing backs on defend. It'll say wing back defend on the left as well. You can have wing back defend, which are sort of like, you can see the different ones going through here. I've not sort of gone through them yet. Then you can see on the bench as well, you can sort of set which is the best sort of position for them, which is sort of interesting. So I quite like that system. The roll ability is all put through there. I might actually replace that right now with you, and we'll go scouting and ability. We'll replace that with ability so you can see how good the players are all along there. Sort of just, I don't know what that column is for. Player instructions. Don't really use them in my tactics, I've got to admit. Names, morale, position, last 5 games, and then appearances, goals, assists, and also yellow cards. I know it comes up with a little yellow card symbol here, but also yellow cards to see how many we've accumulated. Other than that, we go to the squad views. I quite like these. We've got I'll press international there. We've got the squad views, which is nice to see. Now you can see the ability and potential along this side, the progression of each player, the wage they're on, and at PSG, the wages are unreal. When all the contracts expire, so Dybala is leaving us this season. The values of each player, so Uar, probably the most expensive player in our side, stuff like that. And then also, if I was to say scout AC Milan and go to their players, I've also got a scouting layout, which would be it's pretty interesting to see the different sort of scouting things that you want. So determination, work rate, stamina, and such like so forth. Nationalities, personality, height, and stuff like that. Whether they're homegrown, the wage, and when they expire. So yeah, just sort of stuff like that. So I've organised and gone through and done that. So that's what I've done since last time. Anyway, tactics-wise, in our side, we're going to stick with sort of the same team, apart from Stefan's coming in. I'm going to bring Stefan in because I like this midfield 3. Form-wise, Serre's going to come out. Chiesa's going to go in, play on that left wing position. Dembele on the right, and then just stick with the back 5 that we've had all season as well. Jallo, Diaz, Tobido, Brown. I think this is probably the side that's going to win us the Champions League if we can. I'm going to go positive because I think we can against AC Milan, especially away from home. And we're going to see what we can do. It's going to be interesting. I'll let you know a secret. I've had an idea for a new series because this can it can play itself out, this series now. I think it's gone on long enough to say, like, for it to be sort of just keep progressing slowly as a back burner, sort of just to like bring out a few episodes, get through. We might have won the Champions League in all sorts by then, and then it's just the fact of winning the Bundesliga and the Liga BBVA, Liga Santander, if not. I'm going to kick off the game, and then also the World Cups. So I can sort of still have the challenge in the background. You can look forward to the episodes, but also I'm going to introduce something else. Perhaps it's going to be quite into the future, but I've got an idea. So just look out for that as we'll focus on the game now. As AC Milan have a throw-in. They've got Eder Militao in the side still. Donnarumma, very strong side AC Milan to be fair, as Romagnoli picks it up in the defence. Plays out wide to Solomon, an ex-PSG player, to let you know. Rene Adelaide has picked that up. He's taken it past his man, and Merit with a good little save there. Their first clear-cut chance of the game. And let's see what else is going to happen. KO on the ball to Kessie. Can we get the ball off him here? We can. Dembele does very well. Can he clear it out? Doesn't do particularly well. It falls to Llorente, who's also an ex-PSG player. Kessie on the ball, a fantastic player in FM this year. Out wide to Rossi. What's he going to do with it? He takes it past his man, and Merit with another great save. I might drop it back to balanced, actually, just so... I'm going to ask us to get a bit more creative, because I want to see a bit more creativity. Defensively, I think we should be all right. But talking of, we've got a highlight here. Brown throws it to Haymanager, back to Brown. Can he find anyone in the middle? He finds Uar. Ruben Neves now tries a ball out wide and doesn't really pull off. Uar picks it up though. Chiesa now, can he pull it back to Uar again? He does. Finds Haymanager in the middle. Back to Chiesa, back to Uar. Will he have a shot? He doesn't, it goes wide. It's another clear-cut chance, and probably should have gone in. I'm playing for the win here because away goals are huge. Absolutely huge. As Solomon has a free kick here. Can he find anyone in the middle? He just can't. I pause for a second there. As Merit, we're looking to build it out from the back here with another highlight. Uar on the ball to Jallo. Now to Chiesa. Chiesa, what can he do with it? Can he run it past him? He can't take past his man, and Llorente picks it up. Romagnoli now. What can he do with the ball? Eder Militao playing that central defender role, actually. Brown intercepts, and now we can sort of set Haymanager free. Can he finish? I think it was a save by Donnarumma, actually. What a brilliant save by Donnarumma. Really good save. As Ruben Neves now with the corner. Can he find anyone in the middle? He can't. Romagnoli's there. And yeah, this is sort of picking up a bit. I'm going to tell them to go a bit more direct and slow the game down, because they seem to be sitting back quite a bit. I don't want to work the ball into the box, because I don't feel that's going to help us one bit. Distribute to the playmakers, tighter marking for sure, close down for sure. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with everything bar that now. Ruben Neves has the ball on the edge of the box. Finds Dembele again. Can he find a decent cross this time? He finds Ruben Neves on the edge of the box. Falls to Uar, and I think that might be highlight over. Yeah, it is, yeah. Now, it might be a case, because they're playing two defensive midfielders, that we can afford to perhaps push another player forward, in which case I might change the formation here. Now, this is going to be a risky... Oh, wrong one. This is going to be risky, but I'm going to play the 4-2-3-1 in this formation with Ruben Neves and Stefan playing as deep line playmakers in support, with Uar pushing a bit further forward. And I'm going to let Haymanager actually be an advanced forward playing a bit further up as well, and go a bit more positive, because this will mean that we can actually get players forward as well as the support on the wings here. It could cost us a few goals, but I'd like to say that we've got the ability to actually score a few as well. We'll go to the dressing room. I'll be calm with them. Unlucky boys, it's just not gone right for us yet. I'm going to tell them as well. There's a lot more to come from them as well. See what else they can provide for us. Haymanager's gained a bit of confidence, and hopefully he can pick up his form here. Chiesa's not having a fantastic game either, as the ball falls to Tobido. We've pushed a bit higher up here, as you can see now, and it's looking like we're being a bit more threatening. Chiesa cuts inside. Can he finish? Donnarumma, he's fantastic on FM this year, I've got to admit, and it's going to be hard to get past him, I think. As it looks like Haymanager is not really having that great a time up front, I've got to admit. It might be a case of bringing on Dybala and also Sorare just to switch it up front. It's going to happen. Not Dembele, sorry. Haymanager's coming off for Dybala. Chiesa's coming off for Sorare, and I'm going to have to bring off... I'll bring off Dembele. No, I won't, because he's been playing quite well, actually. Ruben Neves is going to come off because he's looking a bit looking a bit fatigued, and Paul Pogba is going to come on because I think him creatively in that deep line playmaker spot, he loves it. He loves it there. He's his natural position. I'm going to demand more from the lads and see now what we can produce. So we haven't got. It's a goal kick, and it's a very, very poor one by the looks of it. Stefan picks up the ball. Soraya, he's got the fresh legs. He zooms past his man. Can he finish? It's another great save. It's looking promising. As long as at home we play as well as we have been. That's the thing. It's the last 10 minutes of the game. I'm going to go attacking because we've been playing very well. Push forward as well, as we have a corner here. Soraya with the ball in. It falls to Llorente, and now they're looking to go on the counter-attack here. Defensively, we're looking at absolute shambles as he finds Rene Adelaide, who's coming through on goal. Merritt with a good save. We've got away with that one, I think. But it's worth still going attacking to try and get something from this. 90th minute now. Is there going to be another highlight? It's slowing down. I don't think there will be. It's crept up on us. The 93rd minute. We're going to go into the next game. What am I saying? Tell the boys that did well with their efforts. Well, they didn't really up front. That's the thing. There are some positives for sure. Yeah, I'll say that. We're going to skip forward. I'm going to get through the Marseille game. Just rest a few players. I think we've got quite a. Well, the schedule's looking a bit cramped. Well, it's not actually, because after that Coupe de France final game, we've probably done well to draw there away from home. I'll have to admit, with a few players being a bit fatigued. But yeah, in the case of coming back after 4 days off against AC Milan, I think we'll be happy with it. And then we've got the last 3 games here. I won't bring you the Ligue 1 games because there's no point. But yeah, I'll join you back for the next game against AC Milan at home, and hopefully we can do the business at home and get through to the final 2 years in a row. Let's see how we perform. So you join me back for the second leg against AC Milan. In between, I did play against Marseille. We drew with Marseille, as you can see, 2-2. It was a fully rotated side. What can I say? Apart from Ivanov, it was fully rotated. And the only bit of negative news is if we go to the medical centre, current injuries, Ruben Diaz is out for 2 to 6 days, so he actually isn't playing today. I'm not going to risk playing him. I'm going to bring Martinez into the side, who's been playing fantastically well throughout the season anyway. Sorare is not playing well at the moment, so I'm just going to speak to him. Warm player, criticise recent form. I'm going to say it calmly. You're going to start. You have to start playing to a regular high standard if you want to be in the first team. Try picking yourself up in the next few games. I can't argue with that. I'm certain I can improve, which is great to hear, especially when he's on 300k a week. It's been a bit of a love-hate relationship with him, I've got to admit. Sorare is a decent player, but the finishing lacks, the composure's slacking. I prefer a more aggressive player and a bit higher bravery. Physically, he's pretty good, but he just doesn't perform like you'd expect. Right, and then big one as well. I think if we go to the team selection, it might show it. If we go to the match preview, a huge game here. Liverpool won 3-0 at home against Real Madrid, meaning we play Liverpool in the final if we win this game. Alexander-Arnold getting a red card being sent off. He'll miss the final. Yeah, it's going to be a huge game, I think. It's a very good side. But if we do win, it's going to be a good game. I've changed the selection back to this standard view as well because I didn't really like the other one. Adds a bit of colour to the side, a bit more appealing, should I say. In terms of selecting the team now, it's going to be a little bit different. Tabida and Martinez are going to play side by side at the back. Ivanov in there. Brown coming in as well, back into the side. Hakimi onto the bench. Bonnard is injured as well. Merritt back into the team. If we go by ability, we can also see basically who should be playing. So Hamuche up front. Uar in there as that advanced playmaker. Danny Olmo has been performing unreal of late, so I can't really deny him a chance of playing. I'm actually going to play him in a bit more as a supportive role. Jallo in there as well. He sort of has to play, I think. He's been playing very well. I know Ivanov's very good, but he's been playing well. Sorare's not really been playing well, so I don't think he deserves a go at this game. Dembele on that right-hand side. I'm going to play Chiesa on the other side. Just for now, these two linking up with these wing-backs brilliantly at the moment. Pogba out, Ruben Neves into the side there. And then in terms of the selection, I can sort of pick out who I need to put into on the bench and whatnot. Harry Kane coming in for Dybala because he scored 2 last game in that league game. Stefan onto the bench for Sensi, and I think that's pretty much the strongest sort of bench we can have at this point in time. Hakimi actually can come off. I'm going to bring Harry Kane onto the bench. Dybala, sorry, onto the bench, just in case. Switching with Sorare. So there we go. This is the team we were going to play. Going positive. I'd say it's the biggest game of the season. It's not the biggest because the Coupe de France sort of ellipses that, because that was an important one to win. We needed that cup if we're going to advance forward. They're playing that deep like defensive line again, but with the attacking up front. Ruben Neves, I'm hoping, can just sort of add to the defence, which we've already got in place. I'm going to say passionately, you deserve to be in the final. Go out there and make it happen. Go out there and do the business. We're all fully rested. They're not particularly as rested, so we're looking pretty fit for this game, I've got to admit. Jallo on the ball now, down this left-hand side, into Chiesa. It's looking promising already. Jallo in the overlap, 6 minutes in. Can he find the ball in? He finds Haymanager at the near post. I thought that could have been something there. What can we see from this game? Come on, 10 minutes gone. We've had the one shot. Well, we've had 2 now. It's a corner for us. Ruben Neves with the ball in. Haymanager's there. Donnarumma again. I'm going to change the tactics up. I don't want to work the ball in. I want to just have plenty of shots this game, I think. I think plenty of shots is going to be the key for us performing well. The ball's played out towards, it's played out very, very deep into our half. Martinez picks it up now. Brown on the ball to Dembele. Can we find a ball forward and maybe, a way through, if anything? Haymanager picks it up, takes it past his man. Can he finish? Oh, you'd think he'd finish there. And he's just missed. Donnarumma now plays the ball forward from the free kick. We've managed to pick it up in our own half again. Sabido, Chiesa, they're pushing very high up here. But we've got the space in the midfield to sort of do what we want. Jallo's pushed forward very high. Can he score? Donnarumma was a bit startled how far Jallo was probably forward there. Solomon, a player, wow. Yeah, well that's happened. Not had a shot all game, 15 minutes gone, and that is a perfect free kick from probably about 35 yards out. That was sensational. We're going to have to go attacking, because that means we need to win this game. Ronnie Adelaide's picked up an injury and might have to push players forward at this point as well, which is going to be a bit risky. But that was not what was meant to happen there. 35. Either way, we're going to carry on. 35 minutes gone. Well, 40th minute now. We're still doing well. It's just whether or not we can get through this side now. It's going to be tricky. Dressing room. I'm going to get assertive with them. Unlucky boys. It's just not gone right so far. Tactics wise, it's going to be a case of moving players forward again. And I think it might be time for Harry Kane to prove his worth here now. As sad as it is, and as well as he's been playing, Dani Olmo's coming off. Dani Olmo's coming off. Harry Kane's coming on, and we're going to play a deep line playmaker support. Yeah, this is going to be what we're going to do here. Play a bit more direct. Don't shoot on sight. Don't be as disciplined. Counter. I want to counter press them as well, and we're going to push the line forward. We're going to meet them even further up the pitch, and we're going to get into this game. Kane's come on. Let's see if he can prove his worth, if anything, and let's see what we can do. We're going to demand more from the lads. Yeah, 55 minutes gone, and there's a highlight. Right, they have a free kick very deep in their own half. Harry Kane wins it. Haymanager's through on goal, and Haymanager scores immediately. Immediate impact there. Harry Kane wins the ball, finds Haymanager, and he slots it home. Very poor free kick by Milan there. I don't know what he's doing. Harry Kane with a nice little header through, and Haymanager playing off the shoulder and sneaks it right into the bottom corner. What a goal, and that's 1-1. But still, we need to get another goal here. Come on, boys. Show some passion. Let's do this. Ruben Neves Free kick of his own. Can he finish? Donnarumma with a good save. Oh, 60th minute now. Ruben Neves, come on, lad. Get that ball in. Oh, come on. Paqueta's coming forward. Tobido. Oh, come on. He's having a word. Right, it's okay. It's okay. Right, 65 minutes gone. We're going very attacking here. Chiesa's not having a good game out there at all. Tell you what. Do me proud, son. Sorrere's coming on. I've had mixed feelings about Sorrere, but he's going to have to sort of perform here if he wants to anything to come of his career. Come on, boys, demand more. We need more. Solomon with another free kick. Please don't find anyone. Oh, Lafont's there, and it's 2-1 now. We're going to have to go all out. Oh no, it's not fantastic. Solomon with another free kick. He's come back to haunt us, and Lafont gets there. Mateus Lafont, never really heard of him, but he's punished us. It's not offside. We're going to have to drop back to attacking, and it's for the last 20 minutes now. This is going to be us going hell for leather. Sorrere's going up front. Imuche can play through the middle. In fact, no. Harry Kane can play through the middle. Imuche is an advanced forward. Sorrere can play as a trequartista. Dembele's coming off. Stefan's coming on. Push much further forward, lad. Come on. And then we're going to have two deep line playmakers in those two lads. We're going to have to be a lot more direct, pushing it forward now. Overlap, don't play it out of the defence. Punt it forward. Be a bit more expressive. Come on. Early crosses. Distribute it over the top. We're going back to that 4-3-3 that we know. Distribute it quickly. Take the long free kicks. Push them more forward. Drop the defence a little bit. Don't tightly mark the lads. Just let them run with it. And think that's what we're going to have to do here. Right. We need 2 goals now. Come on, boys. We need 2 goals. Tell you what, I'm going very attacking. We need it. There's a highlight coming through. KO plays it to Paqueta. Are they going to try and punish us even more here? That's the question. Kessie finds Lafont. Can he find a ball out wide? He can. He finds Milishao. For some strange reason, everyone just stopped playing. He finds KO. He finds Boudou. Oh, come on, lads. Come on. It's AC Milan. Come on, boys. 85th minute now. There's no chance of us coming back into this, I don't think now. 89th minute. There's 4 minutes added time. 90th minute. 92nd now. Come on. Oh, it's the last minute, and I think that's us going out now. Running up to full time, and there it is. We've been knocked out by AC Milan in the semi-finals. AC Milan face Liverpool in the final. Oh, putting this result aside, it was a decent performance, but 2 free kicks, set pieces have put us back there, and that is us out of the Champions League final. We've not made it. Oh, that is a tough one to take, especially with how well we were doing in the Champions League. That is sad to see. That is very sad to see. So that there is the end of our Champions League campaign this year. It's the end of the season this far. End of the season. I'm going to do a season review after this. That's it. So we won't be adding a Champions League this year. It's proving very tricky. Real Madrid not even making it this year. Where are Real Madrid sitting in the league? That's the question as well. 4th. Contract expiry date for Mancini's looking a bit grim as well. Could this be the year that I perhaps move to Spain? We'll have to see. What's the job security saying? Because I will be... Well, the next proper episode will probably be me at another team now, unless nothing else really crops up. Right then. Well, that's that, ladies and gents. I'll carry on forward. I'll bring you the season review, which you can see next time round. Sadly, we're going out. It is a sad sad time, really. That was probably the best chance we had to win the Champions League there. Liverpool have a very strong side themselves, but the sort of team we've got, Kane coming on, supporting Haymanager, you thought maybe we can grab another one here, and just not worked out for us. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Season review next time. I hope you like this video. It's a bit of an anticlimax at this point now, but yeah, we're going out strong with PSG. We've won the Coupe de France. We've won the league by a mile. Potential to get 106 points. But yeah, I'll see you at the season review. Subscribe if you're enjoying this content, because we will. The next proper episode might be us at a different side. You'll never know. And yeah, let's see what happens next. So, from me, Alex, I shall catch you in the next one. Stay safe. And yeah, ciao.